Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, how exciting! All right, this is my first time streaming on this new platform, so I am going to make sure that everything is up and running. So just bear with me. Let me check out YouTube. Just one second. This is all. See here. Yes. It is saying that I am live on yes YouTube. It is saying that I am hey guys live on yes YouTube. Excellent. Let me check out Facebook and see if we have this going on Facebook. See if we have this going on Facebook. Okay. Facebook. Let's see. Now this is new because I don't. Let's see. Let's see here, guys. Let's see. All right. I'm not sure if I'm live on Facebook. I can't tell where I. Oh, here we go. Live. Loading. Hmm. Nope. Okay. All right. For some reason, let's see here. For some reason, you are live. It says, okay. So let me check something real quick, guys. It says view on Facebook. You're about to view a stream on Facebook. Continue to Facebook. Let's see here. Huh. Well, I see this here. And it does look like I am live, but I can't figure out where to find this on my phone. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump in and figure this out on the back end. this is this is literally me learning real time with you guys. Good morning. Well, actually, good afternoon from Bali. This was supposed to start off as a peek into my slow morning routine, but I actually got a late start this morning. And yeah, so I got a late start this morning. I've been going to bed really late, guys, because when I get into these types of learning, like figuring out how to stream live on more than one platform. So right now I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Facebook. I could go down a rabbit hole, and when I look up, it'll be like 5, 6 hours later. And so all that to say, I'm that's going to help me in the long run, and it's going to help you in the short run because I'm figuring this stuff out for all of us, right? So I got a late start this morning, and I just wanted to give you guys a peek into my morning routine here in Bali. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Nicole, and this is where you come for your daily dose of inspiration on what it looks like to live your freedom, right? So, I am an ex corporate executive. I decided to quit my job about 2 years ago because I was completely burnt out. And honestly, I had no idea what the next step was going to be for me, but I knew that I could no longer be where I was because the anxiety and the burnout and the health problems that I was facing from the burnout, they were just not going away. So anyway, I decided to quit and didn't have a plan, but I knew that the universe was going to catch me. One second, guys. I had some coconut water ordered this morning, so Bear with me. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry. Um, so I'm back, guys. Get the camera. So I ordered up some coconut water. So this is a part of the slow morning routine. And this coconut water, oh my God, let me tell you how much this water costs. Um, so this water cost me, and I'll tell you right now. Let me switch this back to Indonesian dollars. Indonesian. So, oh my God. So this water, all this fresh coconut water that somebody just poured from the coconut, cost me $3.57. I was just on the phone with my cousin Dior, who lives in the Virgin Islands in St. John. She said she tried to go buy a gallon of coconut water that wasn't fresh, it was actually frozen, and they were trying to charge her $45 for fresh coconut water for something that is so easily accessible to us, especially in a place like the Virgin Islands, right? So, anyway, fresh coconut water is part of the morning routine, and I just had that drop off at my front door. So I'm gonna have some of this, and then I am going to show you what I eat when I wake up in the morning. In Bali, it's just so easy to eat healthy, and it's so easy and convenient to have things dropped off. So yesterday I had some groceries dropped off, and I love dragon fruit. So I'm gonna have me some dragon fruit, and I'm gonna have me some avocado. Okay. And I am going to avocado right here. And for my supplements, I am going to have, take this all out. So I'm going to have my collagen tea, and then I'm going to have my supplements, and then I'm going to have this for breakfast. So this meaning, let me see if I can get this. So this meaning my avocado. I'm trying to get the camera to follow my avocado. So this meaning okay, there we go. Hopefully I'm still in the shot. Okay, so avocado, red dragon fruit, yellow dragon fruit, lemon. But first I'm going to make my collagen tea. So while I'm doing my little morning routine, guys, I just wanted to talk to you about just kind of why I started this journey of really wanting to share what I refer to as my freedom life. I know it's something that, I mean, honestly, even though I worked hard like all my life, I just never envisioned this life that I'm living now. I kind of did, but sometimes I really have to pinch myself. So, like I said, when I started the video, I decided to quit my job about 2 years ago, and I had no plan. The only plan I had at that point was to rest. I was completely burnt out. I think I slept for, and I'm not even joking when I say this, I slept for like a year. And between that sleep, what I did was I just visited with a lot of friends and family, nieces, nephews, goddaughters, because of all the quality time that I'd missed out on because I was working so much. So anyway, first year, so that would have put me at 2024. Slept, visited family and friends. I did absolutely nothing. And then 2025 is when I decided to pursue and get clear about what it is that I wanted in this phase of life. And I had a lot of time to think about it. And what I realized was that I really wanted to help women who were just like me, because when I was going through my burnout and not really having a clear understanding of what was happening to me, like there was nowhere for me, there was nowhere for me to turn. Like you know, I didn't know where to go because I felt that one, it was kind of abnormal for me to be feeling like, oh my God, why do I feel like this? Like I am tired, I am burnt out, I do not want to do this anymore. Like I do not want to do this anymore. And so, especially from the outside looking in, it seemed like I had it all together. I had the great job, I had the um, great pay, I had a great team, I had the nice car, the nice house, but honestly, none of it, none of it was making me feel healthy and full and fulfilled, right? So um, I decided that it was time for me to. Okay, so what I'm doing here, guys, is this is my collagen peptides. If you guys have not, let me turn you on to the collagen peptides. I got very serious about really making sure that, at least from an age standpoint, hormonal standpoint, with all the changes that are happening as a 49-year-old woman now, I wanted to be very intentional about what I was putting into my body. So I started with my collagen peptides about a year and a half ago, and I have to tell you, game changer. My skin, my nails, my hair, I mean, all fabulous. I take this thing definitely once a day, but and sometimes even twice a day. And the reason I might do it twice a day is because every serving of this is 20 grams of protein. So if you want to get like a quick bang without having to do a lot with your protein intake, which is very important for us at this age, this is the way to go, and it's good for you. And so I do 2 scoops of that, which is a serving. I like to make mine as a tea. A lot of people put theirs in like their smoothies and just whatever else. And then I put some sea salt in here, right? And then I put in my L-glutamine, which is something that I started taking in order to like get my gut healthy again, because I was having so much digestive issues from all the stress from my work. And so that was one of the real reasons that I just had to move on, was because I was having so many health issues and nobody could tell me what it was. Nobody could tell me what it was. And I went to all the doctors in the States. I had scans done. I had MRIs. I had endoscopies, colonoscopies. I was having major back pain. I was having major digestive issues. I used to be somebody, TMI, that would go to the restroom every day for, number, you know, and I went from that to like not even like looking for that, right? I was like, oh my God, like something is wrong with me. And I would go to the doctors and I would tell them that every time I experience stomach issues, my back would hurt, right? And so they tried to diagnose it. Looking at it, they were like, well, your stomach doesn't have anything to do with your back. They're separate. It's all the things, right? So anyway, all that to say, I ended up getting on a plane after taking a medical leave from work and coming to Bali. And sorry guys, this is my creatine. So that's the other thing. So it's the L-glutamine and it's the creatine. As we get older women, we need to start taking our creatine in order to maintain our muscle mass. So this is something that I also take regularly. Okay. And then for my pills, so this is my regimen. I do this every single day. Every single day. Iron and biotin. So this is it. This is what keeps me I guess, buttoned up, packaged up, feeling 100%. So anyway, I was saying that I ended up getting on a one. I ended up having to take a medical leave from work. I ended up getting on a one-way plane ride to Bali, and I ended up working with just a lot of like Eastern medicine healers. And let me tell you something. These people got me all the way together. So I ended up going to a doctor. Her name was Dr. Putri, and she was feeling on my stomach. I brought all my medical records to Bali with me, and she started feeling my stomach. I told her that I was having really bad back pains, and so she was feeling. She's like, your digestive system is inflamed. And she would press, and she's like, it's inflamed. And so she whips out her little paper and she starts like drawing her my intestine, and then she says, because your digestive system is so inflamed, it's pushing on a nerve in your back. This is what she tells me. And so I'm like, oh my God. So it is related. So whenever I would tell the doctors, every time my digestion would feel not so well, I would have intense back pain. They would tell me that one thing has nothing to do with the other. And she's telling me the complete opposite. So anyway, I ended up working with her for 3 months doing ozone therapy. Okay. And so, for those of you that are not familiar with ozone therapy, it's where they take the ozone gas out of you know, you've heard of ozone, ozone layer, ozone gas. So there's a machine that creates that ozone gas, and so they would take it out. They would draw like a pint of my blood. They would take the ozone out, and what I'll do is I'll leave a link to maybe a video about ozone treatment and how it works, because I know this is stuff that they don't even talk to us about in the U.S., right? And so she would take a pint of my blood. She would insert the ozone gas into my blood, and then she would re-inject it into me. So I was doing that for like maybe 3 times a week. And the other thing that she did, and that this might be TMI, but you guys need to hear this. So the other thing that we would do is we would do blood ozone therapy, and we would do rectum ozone therapy. And with the rectum ozone therapy, basically she would administer an enema to me. I would go to the bathroom, and then I would come back, and then they would insert the ozone gas directly into my colon, right? So those were the two things that I did that one started to put me on the path towards my healing. The other thing that I did, I worked with another healer. Her name was Dr. Bobby. And so she did acupuncture, and she did a special kind of acupuncture where she puts moxa on the needles and lights them on fire. And I'm not sure if I can, well, it's just alive. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to maybe share that some way, show you guys how that's done. But yeah, so she did that. So guys, give me a moment here. I'm still learning all the nuances of this. So I'm checking to see if I have any comments. And if you guys can hear me, amazing. And yeah. Let me check something real quick because I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, it looks like you guys can hear me. Perfect. Okay, so Dr. Bobby, so another doctor that I work with, her name was Dr. Bobby, and she did acupuncture. So I worked with two healers while I was here. One was focused on the ozone therapy. The other was focused on the acupuncture, and they actually kind of work in conjunction with each other because they both recommended that I do these things. And so Dr. Bobby would administer acupuncture to me. She would use a Chinese method where they put moxa on the end of the needles and they light those on fire, because now the intensity and the heating of those needles delivers more healing in a more in a more inefficient way. So it's all hard to explain, but I'm just telling you what I did because I was so desperate to heal. I was so sick. I couldn't eat. I mean, there was a point where I was eating rice and boiled chicken. Like I could not eat anything. Everything would upset my stomach. And so, what I know now, fast forward 3 years, and thank God that's behind me, is that there were a couple things going on. The stress, the anxiety, and basically had my hormones completely out of whack, right? And so at that point in time, when I started experiencing insomnia, anxiety for the first time ever in my life, and I, uh, started back with a therapist, she basically diagnosed me with high functioning burnout. Basically, I was burnt out, but somehow I was figuring out a way how to push through and get things done, right? Which is not good. And I was ignoring all the signs that my body was telling me I needed to stop. And so, one thing I will say, and for any of those of you that are out here and you're experiencing this, your body is telling you what you need to do long before your mind catches up to it. Like my body was literally telling me I needed to stop, I need to sit down, I need to take care of myself, and I was ignoring it, right? Because that's what we're taught to do. We're taught to push through. We're taught to get the job done. We're taught to do all these things. So, um, I finally took a leave from work to try to really figure out what was wrong with me. That's how I ended up on the one-way ticket to Bali. And basically, the rest is history. The rest is history. I got healed, and I'll be honest, I was terrified to come back because I did not want to start going back the other direction. And I made a promise to myself. I said, if I go back and I go back to work and I start to feel the same symptoms that I was feeling before I left here, there's no way that I could continue. And that's exactly what happened. And I think a lot of it was that I was burnt out. I've been working in finance space for over 20 something years. And I did pretty well for myself. I climbed the proverbial corporate ladder. I did all the things they told us that we were supposed to do. Um, I gotta drink my tea before it gets cold. Hold on. Hmm. This turns out so good, guys. I'm telling you. If you can work this into your regimen, you should do it. I'll leave a link to this stuff in the video description because I get asked all the time. I get asked all the time two things. One, how's my skin? Why is my skin? How do I get my skin looking so clear and even and juicy? And then I get asked about my nails because I don't have on acrylic. Like these are my real nails, guys. Okay, these are my real nails. And everybody assumes like I have on gel and all the things. And so I get asked about that all the time. And so when they ask, they're like, what do you do? I'm like, okay, it's like two things. I got my morning routine, right? And I've seen a significant difference in my nails since I started taking my collagen and my biotin. And then my skin, I got a pretty I don't want to say it's intense, but I started taking care of my skin, like really caring about my skin. And it's embarrassing to say this out loud, probably like honestly, like seriously, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Like I used to be a soap and water kind of girl on my face, and then we start to get older and we realize that we need to do some different things. Okay, so I have quite the face routine, and actually, I just got a facial done here yesterday with my girl Cadet in Bali, and she does an amazing job with my skin. Like my skin has been like, mwah. And then shout out to my girl Kenya, who used to do my mini facials every week when I was still living in St. Croix. So I have been so intentional about taking care of the skin. And I can leave you the description to those things also. But anyway, so all that to say, guys, I ended up in Bali. I worked with healers. I was able to just sit down, spend time with myself, started to finally hear my voice, my thoughts. And yeah, when I got back, I just decided that just no way that I could hold on. It's time to make breakfast. Yeah, there was just no way that I could continue kind of down the path that I was going. It just wasn't going to serve me. And honestly, I had no idea what I was going to do when I left. I just knew that I had to leave in order to just kind of recalibrate my whole situation, right? So, um, all right. So we are going to have some dragon fruits right here, and just bear with me. I think I want to drop this camera, bring it up just a little bit. Let me see if it'll take me in here. Yeah, okay. So anyway, so I got so when I left at the end of 2023, I had no idea what I was going to be doing, guys. Like no idea, like none. All I know is that I wanted to sleep. That's all I knew at the time. But I'd also always had like a passion of always wanting to. What I did know is that I've always had a passion for wanting to help women get right with their finances, because that's something that for me I has served me very well, especially in this season. And I always ran into women that, just always seemed to feel like they were challenged with their finances. And so, because I guess I don't want to say it came easy to me, but I kind of fell into the finance space and dealing with money. And so, I guess in a sense, it did come easy to me because I've been doing it for so long. And I personally feel that, hold on, let me see which one of these avocados is. Okay. So I personally feel that, um, oh no, I don't think this is right. Guys, I don't think this avocado is right. Let me see something. No, it's not. Okay. Looks like we're having dragon fruit for breakfast. I didn't even realize. I just had these delivered yesterday. I didn't realize that they weren't right. Oh man, I really wanted to have some avocado. Hold on, let me see what's in here. So, anyway, like I was saying, so I have some salad here. I might have to end up eating this. I think they've got like, I had the salad that was done for me. Oh, this looks good. Okay, I have avocado in this salad. Look, guys. So this is how beautiful the Bali living and eating situation is. This is a um, teriyaki bowl salad, and so it's got like tomatoes, cauliflower, avocado. These are my seaweeds, but they're, anyway, tomato, uh, what do they call this bean? Brown rice. So I'm gonna have this with my dragon fruit for breakfast this morning, and I'll have to wait for my avocados to get right. Jeez. Right. So anyway, like I was saying, when I left, I had no idea what I was going to do, but I've always had a passion for wanting to help women kind of like figure out and get healthy with their finances, because I personally feel like that is your ticket towards creating a life that you want, like having an amazing financial foundation. And so I didn't know how I was going to do that. I knew I wanted to build a community around it. And so this past year, that's exactly what I've been doing. I have been working my butt off to kind of build and grow a community for women who um, want to one, find support, because that was something I was looking for when I was having these thoughts about what my next could look like. Because I had, I really didn't see anything out there, especially when you're having these thoughts when you're being told that the life that you're living is the life that everybody wants, right? So, oh my God, look at this, guys. Oh, it's so good. So good. So what I like to do is just squeeze a little lime on this, fresh lime, right on top of the, I don't know if you could see this, right on top of the dragon fruit. And then I just kind of like whir it around and make like a little bowl. So I just kind of like scrape that together with the lime juice. And I eat it out just like this. Oh my God, it's so good. So so for those of you that don't know, this was one of the things that also my healer. Oh, what I didn't tell you was that when I was going through healing my body, like I had to completely detox my body from everything that I was eating. And let me tell y'all something, guys. The food in America is killing us. It's killing us. The processed foods, the seed oils, the fried, it's all bad. So my healer, Dr. Bobby, completely detoxed me. I mean, honestly, I couldn't eat much of anything. But the one thing that was approved, the one thing that was approved was dragon fruit. And in particular, the yellow one, because the other thing that I needed to rid my body of was, what do you call it? Sugar. The sugar is causing so much inflammation in our bodies, guys. So she detoxed me, and the only thing that I could have if I felt like I had like a little sweet tooth coming off, because you know how hard it is to detox your body from sugar. The only thing that I could have was dragon fruit, because it has the lowest glycemic count when it comes to fruit. So I just fell in love with dragon fruit. And in addition to it being very good for you, for those of you that don't know, dragon fruit acts as a, how should I say? It helps to clean you out, guys. It helps to clean you out. If you ever feel like you need a good movement, go have yourself a yellow dragon fruit. It will get the job done within probably a couple of hours, in a good way, in a really good way. So anyway, see how I made up my little dragon fruit bowl. I just sprayed fresh lime on here, and I just kind of mixed that up. So good. All right, guys. So yeah, so like I said, I've just spent the last year just I've been head down. I've been living in Bali and just really just putting together, pulling together, sorry, what I've been wanting to do for a long time, which is to kind of just build a community around women who are maybe looking towards their next chapter. They don't know what steps to take, like I didn't know what steps to take. And what I ended up doing was I just ended up learning a lot of things, right? So one of the things that I did is start this YouTube channel, right? Right? Because I think a lot of times women are wondering like, oh my God, I want to leave where I am, but I don't have the financial wherewithal to do it. So my goal is to help them figure out how to, one, create that financial foundation. And there's been a couple of things that I've done, which is one, launching a YouTube channel, two, creating a digital product offering, and three, building out my community, right? And so that has been fun because I've been learning so much stuff, guys. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all only knew, oh, excuse me, the amount of things that I've learned in the past 6 months is crazy. Let's have some of this coconut water. Fresh coconut water, $4. Unbelievable. And delivered right to my doorstep. Crazy. So, yeah, so I was saying, if you guys only knew, oh God, hold on. How many things I have taught myself in the last 6 months, which is a testament to the fact that you can do it too. I learned how to record videos. I've learned how to edit videos. Now I'm learning with you guys how to stream videos online, live, on more than one platform at a time. Like I am literally figuring this stuff out as I go. And it's been so much fun because I love learning. But all this gadgety stuff has been real. It's really opened up like a whole nother world. So I want to be able to share that with women, let them know that if they're ready, if they're looking for something different, if they're willing to put in a little bit of time with, whatever help or assistance I can give them, like they can be so, like they can really, I'm really encouraging everybody to become a CEO of themselves because with AI out here, AI is coming to take everybody's jobs. And you need to have a backup plan. Like you need to have a backup plan, like real bad, like real bad. Okay. So YouTube is where it's at, especially for women that are in our age group. Gen Xers, they are coming on YouTube in droves. And look, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but if you stay consistent, so I'm going into my 3rd month of posting consistently on YouTube, and I've had there's been so much amazing things that have happened because of that. And so you just have to, I don't know what else to say. You need to be ready. More importantly, you need to just start. I'm telling you guys, like you just have to start. Because the longer you wait, the longer you're counting for that return, the longer out you are from the return of the hard work that you're going to put in, right? So I just want to come on here, one, to mainly test out this new life thing that I've been teaching myself. So I'm glad for those of you that are here. Thanks for hanging with me. 2, this helped me to knock out my daily YouTube video for today, because normally I would tape them and then I would have to upload it. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's my internet connection or what, but I'm recording the videos every day. One, the reason I'm doing them every day and I'm not like batching them is because creating them every day is helping me to build another type of muscle. It's helping me to build another type of skill, which is to be able to public speak off the cuff, show up on camera authentically, and just kind of speak from the heart. So I am not making these videos days in advance. You might get a video that's like a vlog that might have happened on another day, but when I do these talking head videos, I'm literally like doing them the same day that they get uploaded. And I'm not saying it's easy, but when I look at myself 2.5 months ago to where I am now, it's literal night and day. So the point I'm trying to make is you just have to start, because just starting and not worrying about the perfection of the video is what helps you to build to get to the perfection or get better and better and better. So I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna go eat. I need to go get some work done today because I'm working on a lot of things, guys. I just have the opportunity and the ability to be very creative in this season, to research and figure out and learn and teach myself whatever it is that I want to learn and teach myself. So I just wanted to come on here, give you a little glimpse as to a day in the life. Make a little breakfast with you guys. I got my coconut water. I got my dragon fruit. I got my veggie bowl. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna eat all this, guys. So healthy. Like all you want to do is eat it, like because like every bite is just so nourishing for your body. Like you feel it every bite you take. So I'm gonna go finish eating this, and then I'm gonna go get some work done today. Today I'm gonna work on creating some chapters for the community I'm building, for some of the things that you'll see when you come into the community. I'll leave the link in the description to that as well. I'm hoping to open up the doors officially like March, beginning of March. But if you want to get on the wait list to join, you can do that. I'm going to be for like maybe the first 25 or 30 people. I'm going to do like a special founders rate where, because you're willing to take a chance on me and, walk alongside me with this journey, I'm probably going to do it at like a discounted rate. And for those that are interested in joining the community. So yeah, I'm gonna just continue to build out the community so that there are things that you guys have available to you when you come in. So like I'm gonna be offering like my money mindset rewrite, because I feel like the foundation for anything that you're gonna do going forward as far as generating income, you got to get your mind right when it comes to money, guys. Like you got to get your mind right. Like that is step number one. So you'll have access to that. The second thing is I'll probably do like a start your YouTube channel boot camp for those of you that want to start your YouTube channel. Just kind of doing like a quick lock in, maybe 2 weeks, start the channel, get your first few videos going. I'll share with you all the tips and tricks that I learned or I taught myself when I started my journey and the things you should look out for. So maybe do like a YouTube boot camp. I'll probably do a challenge for those of you that want to have your first digital product offering. That was something that I taught myself to do as well, where I created and launched my first digital product online and was able to sell my first like $500, which doesn't sound like a lot, but again, you have to start somewhere, guys. Like you have to start somewhere. Like I know the internet is telling you, oh, if you just do this one or two things, oh, you can make $10,000 in a month. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but realistically, you got to put in the time. You have to put in the time. It's just, you're going to be learning, you're going to be making mistakes as you go, but the point I'm trying to make is that if you start, then you start working through those things, right? And so once you start working out those kinks on, oh, what should I have done differently? Like there are things that I learned when I launched my first digital product that I'm going to take into when I do the second one. But when I launched my first digital product, which was a virtual workshop, I had about 10 people sign up. I had about 5 people that attended in person. And then I was able to convert like a few of those people. Having that workshop also helped me to inform what my next offering was going to be, because the folks that are on the call are going to ask you questions. They're going to need help with different things. So it's a process. And so I'm going to have all that in the community. I've learned so much. Like, I could go on and on talking about all the things I have taught and learned in the last 6 to 12 months, but that's not what this is for. So there's just going to be things in the community. If one, you're at a crossroads, you're feeling like you want something different, you want to become autonomous over your being in terms of how you generate income, you want to start your YouTube channel, you want to launch a digital product, you want to figure out all the gadgets that I've taught myself how to use and the platforms that I've taught myself how to use that'll all be in there. So I'll leave that link in the description again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits on this one. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. This has truly been fun. And one of the things that I love to say to myself to keep me motivated is that I can't wait to see where I am going to be exactly 12 months from now. So I'm always setting that 12-month mark. Like the things that you can accomplish in a year can be absolutely amazing. So I leave it on that note. Thanks for rocking with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Sending love from Bali. Sending love from Bali, guys. Cheers. Have a good day.